Hello, welcome. Oh my goodness. Hello and welcome back to the Cozy Arts. I'm sorry. I You're gonna have to forgive the hair. You're gonna have to forgive the lighting situation, which actually doesn't look that bad. I can't. I Ooh, this is stinky. I have something to show you, and I don't have time to wash the hair. And oh my god. Okay, I give up. I don't have time to make myself presentable. I've been working on something because I've been making more digital art and really wishing I had a way to sell prints of my digital art. I have a hard time saying digital. And so I know I have some friends. I'll call them friends. I feel like we're friends, but it feels a little parasocial to say friends. Anyway, some friends of mine also do content creator type things, and they have Fourthwall sites. And I heard that the prints that you can get on Fourthwall are decent quality, so I decided to try it. But I figured since I'm setting up a shop, and I don't know if you noticed, but I just rebranded, and I really like the new branding. I should throw some merch on there, mostly so that I have a way to get merch for myself. But you're gonna be able to sneaky peek and see if anything's good, because if it's good, I will publish it, and if it's not good, then I will not make a way for you to be able to purchase it. But stinky. They started to show up today. That's amazing. Not less amazing is they didn't tell me that they were showing up today, so I didn't check, and they got rained on. So let's hope that believe this is an art print. Let's hope that the art prints are not also soggy. I also have some shirts and maybe some art. I have more stuff coming, and so we'll pick this back up, and hopefully this situation will be better once the stuff comes. The cool thing is that it does say that it's coming from me, even though it's coming from Fourthwall, and it has my little logo, which I guess I should give them a logo that isn't white and black. It showed up well on the website, but when they print it, you can just see it just shows the shadow, which is a little bit silly. I could use some real scissors here, but how? Okay. It's a little bit dark. Oh, it looks much brighter on camera than it does in real life. But I got a mug that says the Cozy Arts, and it looks just like my banner. If you go to my YouTube channel page, you will see this banner on top that I made, and it has my new yarn flower on it. So we've got a yarn flower with a crochet hook stem. It does come with some sort of packaging. It's not super robust, but it does have a fragile tag on it, so there's that. Anyway, mug. Next step is to run it through the dishwasher, and if it fails the first wash, then we're definitely not selling it. So we'll see. We'll see how well it holds up in the dishwasher. Because to me, if it can't go into a dishwasher, if it can't go into a regular clothes wash without falling apart, then it's a waste of my time. And I'm definitely not going to let it waste anyone else's time. Okay. Yeah, I was just about to go do my workout. So open up. Oh, okay. So it's not wrapped in plastic or anything, which is if you don't want plastic. So far, none of this has had plastic on it. It does concern me a little bit that it got just left in the rain. Ooh, because this tissue paper is a little bit damp. But I'm hopeful that it doesn't go to the art. Oh, okay. They're so curled up. Another option that I could have done is I could have ordered in frame, but it seemed like a lot of money for kind of a frame. But I could throw that up there as an option, because the main thing I wanted to see was their print quality, which I'll definitely look under a better light than this. But like, it's really, I don't know if you can see just like how dark it is, and I like that you can still see like the texture of it. Like, I'll have to get a frame for this, because this, I got this like as a sample to see how it works, but also to give to my partner, probably for his birthday, so he can hang it up. But yeah, we have Yeti and Luna taking a nap together. So yeah, I think I definitely will at least put the prints live, because like I feel like the print is good. The paper is like not the thickest paper, and I don't love how curled they are. Like you have to do something about that. I don't know. You have to like frame it. Okay. Oh yeah, also like the colors are reading a little bit darker than they do on my screen. But they look a lot brighter on camera, so that's nice. So yeah, like just a little bit darker than I'd envisioned, but it still like pops and looks good. This is this is my Kraken, who I'll need to find some sort of frame for. In a frame. Sort of on the fence about this, but I also don't think that anyone else wants this mug. The stuff that's like branded for me, that's kind of for me. So I might have it available, but I don't expect anyone else to want it, but I'm on the fence about this mug. But we'll see how well it holds up in the wash. Okay, I will return when I have more things to show you. It has been a very long time. The shirts have been washed. This shirt, it's the first time I'm actually wearing it, because I don't think it's going to hold up that long, so I wanted to make sure we shot this first. Also, it's green, so green screening with it is a little bit of a problem. But it came faded. It was advertised as being kind of faded, so the shirt makes sense. The thing is, like, I didn't specify which type of printing or like which printing location to do it, and apparently there's a difference in how well they handle things. But you can see that there are a few places where this the color is coming off, where it's sort of being scraped away. So will I be able to wear this shirt for very long? I don't know, but it's cute. What did work really well is the Kraken shirt. That's so cute. I love it. This shirt is really soft. I think, is this one fully cotton? It says it's 100% cotton. It's soft in the way that you're like, are you really fully cotton? But yeah, this has been washed more because this has actually been worn. It's I don't know that I'm gonna offer this shirt as merch. It was more just so that I could have it. Whereas this shirt, I feel like it's a little under the radar, because I don't really have my logo on it except for here, and technically like my signature is on it, but it's not big, it's not obvious, it's kind of just a Kraken. So maybe we'll do that. And I ordered this embroidered hat. Ugh, it's covered in stuff because it's been too hot to wear it up until now. So it's covered in stuff, but it does have just the yarn flower. I have the yarn flower without my name on it just because I like it being under the radar, and I think it's really cute. I mean, I don't think that I wear beanies that well, but I think it's pretty cute. And then I ordered a print in a frame just so I could see how it comes, and I tweaked my logo a little bit so it's a little more legible Except I might have to take the yarn. I don't know if I'm going to take the flower off of it because it kind of just looks like a bead hole. But this comes in a box, which makes sense because they have a frame in here. And there is like plastic packaging. So it does have plastic in it, which is, you know, a negative from we don't want to be using plastic, but also we do also want to protect the art that we're spending our money on. So it's sort of a in between. And yeah, I don't know if I will offer this print because it's just so dark, and like the frame itself is fine. I don't know. Should I offer them in frames as well? I think most of the things that I have on the website right now are not in frames. They're just the kind that's going to come rolled and hopefully not wet. I don't know if, yeah. But yeah, it's actually not as bad as when I initially thought, as when I initially saw it, and I was just sad about how dark it is. But it has been something that I have been thinking about actively moving forward, is making sure that I have more contrast and lighter colors in my art, because I keep my I keep my screen dark. I think I tend to go pretty dark just with like highlights, whereas this just, it reads, oh, so shiny. It reads really dark. So I might just tweak this. I might see what I can do to tweak this and then still offer the Doing Okay frog, because right now we're all just frogs in the swamp, man. Frogs in the swamp. Hopefully by the time that this video goes up, I will have transferred some of the patterns that I have on Etsy to Fourthwall so that I can also be selling them digitally through Fourthwall instead of through Etsy, because I know Etsy is a bit like with people these days, and I get it, but also it's hard. So hopefully I'll have the patterns up, and then I'm going to try to get my art to display better. I didn't like how you could only choose vertical or square when a lot of my art is horizontal. So I have tried to do more vertical art. I've kept in mind the sizes that I can get through Printful via Fourthwall, and trying to do that as I go through Cattober, because we've come so far. We've come so far, y'all. It's Cattober now, and I'm doing some really good cats. Like, not everything is a banger, but I'm really happy with my ratio of bangers to not bangers this year in Cattober. You should check it out on Blue Sky, because that's where I'm posted, on Blue Sky. So I'm trying to keep in mind to do more horizontal and to have more, to have a better, the right size, and to have better contrast and lighter colors. So we'll see how much of a difference that makes. But yeah, I did also put on my grown-up pants, and I actually wrote the not the customer service, but like the support team at Fourthwall about offering horizontal, so it shows correctly. And wow, when you write Fourthwall, like, a lot of people get back to you. So it's good in that, like, people will respond to you, but bad in the sense that I don't think anyone really took the note that this should be a thing that they offer. Instead, they sent me a tutorial on how to do it yourself. And I have a lot of things that need to be horizontal. So right now we are going to move over to the computer, and we are going to see how possible it is. And honestly, Fourthwall, not a good solution. This is the way that screens work well for like streamers and other social media artists. This shouldn't be a thing that we have to fight with. It should just also be this, which maybe it's not a Fourthwall thing, maybe it's a Printful thing. I don't know, but hey, if you're watching this and you're like, well, why aren't you using this other print-on-demand service? It's because I don't know about it, so tell me, okay? This is me saying, hey, Fourthwall seems pretty cool, but not me saying, hey, I'm married to Fourthwall. If there's something better out there, let me know. And if you are fourth wall, step it up and let me just make things horizontally easier, because it's already a lot of steps. It's already so many steps to get my art on there. And also, I'm a little bit nervous about you shipping my art to people and it being a muddy, wet mess by the time it gets to them. I don't know what the solution is. Like I like not using a lot of plastic, but just having very porous paper wrapped in very porous paper is also not a solution. Just wrap everything banana leaves. I don't know, but like wax paper, something, because if anyone, I don't imagine anyone's going to be spending money to buy my art. Like, this is not me saying I'm gonna get rich and sell lots of things. But if anyone really wants my art, I really want them to have it. I really want them to have it in a way that isn't heartbreaking because it's nasty. Like, just, I want my good art to show up at their house in a good way so that they can just easily take care of it. And I don't want them to have to buy it in a frame, because this frame is nice, but it's not the ideal way to showcase the art. Like, there's no mat. It's just a simple little frame, which is fine. But like, I know how cheaply they can get a frame like this elsewhere. And if they want to have a nicer frame, they shouldn't have to buy this and then get a nicer frame. I don't know. I mean, if you could step up your framing also, that would be nice. But I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to make sure that my art gets shipped to someone's house and it doesn't arrive wet. If there's a way we could do that while saving the earth, that'd be great. I don't know. It's not it's not my responsibility. That's why I'm not shipping. Well, one of the many reasons why I'm not shipping from home. But I will say one thing that I really like about doing something like Fourthwall is that the package arrives. Oh, I ripped that part off. But the package arrives. It's still got my branding on it, but it doesn't have my address on it, which I really appreciate because I'm homebound. And so not only can I not ship off my own stuff, but I can't just like quickly move if the wrong person gets my address. Okay, to the computer. Let's figure this out. All right, to the computer. Let's see how long it takes to get one of these horizontal. And good Lord, how long is it going to take for me to get them all horizontal? Forever. Also, if you have an idea for, if you like have art of mine or something that you don't see on Fourthwall and you would like to be able to get it, just let me know and I could probably make it happen. Editing Cozy here. My apologies. I did record a lot of me messing around with Fourthwall and fixing all of my art to display horizontally, which wasn't that hard. It was pretty simple. It only took a long time because I had a lot of them to do. So I would still love it to not be an extra step that I had to go through, because I don't always necessarily have that much space on my desktop to be downloading things willy-nilly, and it's just an extra step that doesn't need to be an extra step. However, it wasn't that difficult to do in the end. It was just kind of a pain in the butt. I also ordered a sticker because I wanted to try out the stickers. For me, a sticker is not worth my time if I can't put it on my water bottle. So I ordered a sticker and it was very cute, and I loved having it on my insulated mug. I put it through the dishwasher because, as I mentioned before, if it can't go through the dishwasher, it's just going to waste my time. And then I found it crumpled up in a ball on the bottom of the dishwasher. So the sticker seemed very nice, but it's very, very not dishwasher safe, which for me means I'm not going to offer those stickers. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, if you want to get more information, if you want to get some unbiased opinions by someone who's very not sponsored, let me know. If you're here for fun, then I hope you had fun, and give me a like and a subscribe and stick around. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Keep it cozy. Bye.